Hello!
Yay!
Well, hello, Wayward Gamers, the Emporium. I am Jay, also known as Neofethrin in most of the socials. Thank you so much for joining us. I am excited. This arc is this is the beginning of one of the shard arcs and some wonderful returning players, as well as some new guest players coming. And I am excited to have all these wonderful people and talented people around this virtual table. But before we jump into our recap and setup, let us introduce our players to here. Jim, who are you playing and how are you doing?
I'm fine. We're recording this early on a Saturday morning, so yeah, I'm Jim, Hawkmere 1 on most of the socials, and I'm playing Glastoc Steelcloak, our dwarven sorcerer.
Thank you, Jim, for getting up early.
I get up at like 5 o'clock, but
I know, but thank you for being this wonderful day.
Actually have to, be functional now, so.
Thank you, Jim. Carrie, thank you for braving the cold. How are you and who are you playing?
I'm doing great. I'm cold. I'm Carrie. I'm here. I'm playing Brynn. I'm really excited to obviously have Pepper back, and it'll be a super fun time. Who knows what adorable romance this will happen this time, or nothing. You never know. You never freaking know. So this is gonna be great. I'm really excited. This will be fun.
Yes, so am I. Thank you for being here, Jeff. Hello. How are you and who are you playing for our audience?
Hey gang, I'm Jeff. I'm also cold. I'm also here. I'm playing Aviro Starborn. He's our high elf neurotic wizard / bookworm / know-it-all. It's super exciting to always have Aviro here with us for a little pepper action. It's always a good time, and this is going to be super fun. I'm very, very excited.
Yep, that's what Aviro calls it, pepper action.
Pepper action.
Wow! Okay, we're diving deep into this.
All right,
story.
Let's go, Jeff.
All right. Thank you, Jeff. Aviro, thank you again. Welcome back. I am so excited to be working with you on this again and everything that we've got planned for this group of wonderful players. How are you doing and who are you playing again?
Hi, I'm doing very excellent. Thank you all here. I'm Aviro. How's it going? It's not cold where I am, West Coast life. But
West Coast, the best coast.
West Coast life. No storms.
I want to clarify. I'm also on the West Coast, but I'm much further north than.
Oh.
So.
Got it. It's okay, closer to Southern California. Let's get that LA weather here. But I'm Aviro. Hi, how's it going? I'm playing Pepper AppleBlossom, fairy cleric here. So excited to be here, excited to embark on this wonderful new Fey Arc adventure with you all. So I'm excited to see what you all think, because worked closely with Jay to co-write this. And so, oh my God, I cannot wait to see you all experience the magic and make some magic together.
Yes, very much so. Thank you, Aviro, for being here. And yes, thank you. We have come up with this Feywild story arc, or First World story arc, since it is Pathfinder 2E. So we're kind of combining everything else. So Aviro and I have been working since her character Pepper is a fairy that came from the Feywild / First World. So we have devised an entire arc that incorporates a shard quest. And that is what we're going to be opening up. So to give you the Natural Ones, which is the group of Glastoc, Brynn, and Aviro, have been canvassing the world to locate these shards. And the shards were the essence of a deity named Denari. And Denari basically long ago died and became human, or became a mortal, and had an orphanage outside of Sandpoint, and basically had a lot of adventurers, and an orphanages ran. But the evil Blue Elms, a monstrous monster Inc., came in and killed her. And they were trying to go get the shards themselves, because when collecting all the shards, they can resurrect the deity back. And the Blue Elms want to create an evil deity, while the Natural Ones are trying to collect the shards because they have ties to Narni, and they are trying to bring back her as her wonderful deity of good. And there seems to be some ties throughout these story arcs. And we pick up as in Sandpoint, in Barisian, as the Natural Ones have a nice manor there on the bluffs of Sandpoint. The research that Aviro has been doing into the shards has led to one of the shards being in the Feywild / First World, where Pepper's from. And they have found some information that can get her home and go find a portal to be able to get there during a festival. And the camera picks up as the morning, the midday, Pepper is due to arrive at the Natural One's manor. And we pick up with the camera of Aviro, Brynn, and Glastoc waiting for Pepper's arrival. What would you like to do in this time frame? Yes, Glastoc.
Is Aviro waiting by the door like Scott Pilgrim was waiting for what's her name to show up and deliver his package in Scott Pilgrim Saves the World?
Yes and no. Yes and no. He's pacing around. He keeps looking in the mirror. He keeps adjusting his robe. Keeps straightening his hat. Keeps picking at himself and then pacing round and round and round and round and round. And like he's a ball of energy anyway, and this is just non-stop.
So it's even above and beyond his normal ball of energy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this is nervous Aviro.
Okay. All right.
Aviro, calm down. She's just going to be happy to see all of us.
I'm perfectly calm. What are you talking about? Look, I'm not even sweating much at all. Hardly. Barely.
Aviro,
what?
You are talking at 1.5 speed, my friend.
Yes, well, I'm sorry. I'll uncast haste. I may have.
Is there an opposite of haste? If so, you need to take it. I think they call it Valium.
What's Valium? What is this? I'm unfamiliar. Is that a spell? I don't know this spell. Is it an alchemical ingredient? Perhaps I should look into it. Do I need to go down to the alchemist to pick some up? Are we out? Do I need to know?
I put my hands on your shoulders, like Aviro.
Yes.
Settle down. She'll be happy to see all of us. I'm sure she'll have something for us to do. She wouldn't be coming all the way here if she didn't have something for us to do. So, just try to relax.
Relax. Right. Relax.
Nothing's going to go well if you are in this state.
Right. Relax. Okay. Great. Relax. How do I relax, Brynn? How do I relax? What should I do?
I've found whiskey helps, but that's just me.
Whiskey. Right. Whiskey. And he pulls out his little...
Go have yourself a hot toddy. By the time you come back, I'm sure she'll be here.
And he pulls out his little flask and he pours his contents of flask into a drinking mug. And he goes over and he gets some water and then he prestidigitates
and I look
it
over
over
at
and over and over.
Glastoc and I'm like, I give you like a look like he is gonna freaking stress himself into an early grave.
Glastoc's just let him go. You try to contain it, it's just going to be worse when she shows up.
Good point. Like pressurized pressure cooker.
Yeah.
So outside, outside the door, you don't see, but Pepper with her fairy self is just kind of like, you know that thing when you're like approaching like a house and then you're like, okay, I'm not gonna like go in front of the house yet. I'm just gonna like figure some stuff out before I jump in. That's kind of what Pepper is doing now. You see Pepper, for those of you who are not familiar with Pepper's appearance, especially since it has been a while, Pepper has a slightly tanned skin, short fairy kind of vibes, very beautiful, big teal and light blue and like purplish wings, very much fairy wings. Her hair is a little bit longer, but it's kind of like tied up in like a little bit of a little bit of buns on the side, but her hair color is kind of like a dark brownish with purplish hues, like a violet purple hue, if you catch the sun a little bit right. But you see her immediately eyes just kind of open and just like breathing and just staring at the ground, and then just kind of floating back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, just going,
Oh.
okay, okay.
That is adorable.
It's long.
I could see her pacing like back and forth in front of like the hedge with the
like-
walkway that leads up to the front door.
But you don't. But like the hedge
Yeah,
is
you
like,
don't see her,
but
yeah.
you just see
No.
like the outline.
But
of
every
the
now and then,
top.
when she walks past the opening, you see her. It's like,
Yeah.
Right.
Is she walking or is she
Floating.
flying?
Floating.
Like
Yeah.
flying,
She's
floating,
floating.
gracious, like elegantly floating. Jay, how long has it been, right, since I last saw the natural ones? Like about
Since
a month?
Ren's funeral.
So when was that?
So probably at least
Ren's funeral and Aviro's birthday.
2 to 3 months.
It's
I
Aviro's
think.
100th birthday.
200
Yeah.
birthday.
200th birthday.
I want to say it's been 2 to 3 months.
2 to 3 months. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
So it's been, yeah,
He
I,
gets
would-
Brynn.
I would,
Okay,
I would say about 3 months ish.
Okay,
Since
cool.
You looked at me.
So Pepper just kind of like under her breath talks to herself, like, okay, 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 okay.
Do I hear Pepper talking to herself through the door?
Nah.
Well, it's like outside.
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna say
oh,
no.
oh,
Yeah, I'm
oh,
gonna
it's like-
say
okay.
no. It's further enough away, so really, you're not gonna hear her until she knocks on the door.
she's
Gotcha,
down
okay.
the walkway before she
Yeah.
actually walks up, I'm sorry, floats up to the door.
Yeah. So
Brynn is also having a cup of coffee, and she takes a flask out too when Aviro does, but instead of putting it in her coffee, she just takes a shot.
Yeah, she thinks about it and just
Mhm.
So Pepper goes, okay, you can do this. You can do this. One deep breath at a time. And then like she floats closer to the edge of the hedge. And then
Edge.
the round goes, okay. No, for real this time. For real this time, we're gonna do it.
And that's when a butler or a human male with
Thistle
Asian
sticks.
descent, wearing a butler's outfit, carrying some groceries, walking down as he's walking over to him and sees you and just nods, smiles, and gives you a thumbs up and keeps walking.
Oh, I love that. I love
So-
supportive butler.
Pepper
It's Jeeves.
fiddles.
It's Sebastian's. It's Jeeves. It's Sebastian's attendant and basically butler and assistant, personal assistant. That everyone knows Jeeves, and he's like the man for everything. So
Pepper just kind of takes a deep breath, closes her eyes, and then just kind of fidgets with one of her necklace that she's worn for a very long time since you've met her, and goes, okay. And then stops fidgeting, turns around, takes another deep breath, and then just floats over the front of the door, and then just knocks.
you hear a kind of a low, slight knock, not a heavy knock, but you hear this. Deet, deet.
I kind of like, I'm standing near the door still. I'm just like leaning. And is Aviro still in the kitchen mixing up his hot toddy?
Yes.
No, he's not in the
Oh.
kitchen. He's kind of in the foyer area. Like he's
Question.
I
not.
imagine this is a very open floor plan. So we
Yeah.
are all in the same airspace. But
Open
I-
concept, open concept.
Open
Glass
concept, obviously. Yeah.
talk.
It's airy.
Glass talk.
if Jeeves walked in the house.
No, not in your house. He walked past.
Walks
Oh,
by.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
that's
no.
where I was
He's
confused.
walking.
Okay.
He's walking
I'm like-
past your house onto his mansion to Sebastian's mansion.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't.
Sorry,
I thought he
sorry.
was walking up to our house. I'm like,
No.
is he
I
just
did
gonna
too.
leave the door open for Pepper? Is he
No.
gonna wave her in? Is
Sorry,
he-
my mistake. So
I would-
Jeeves is walking past your house onto to Sebastian's house.
Okay. All right.
I would open up the door when I hear it get knocked.
What does Aviro do when the door?
Hi.
Pepper.
What do I see?
Good early afternoon, Pepper.
Yeah.
Aviro.
Yeah.
Aviro. The door opens and Aviro goes. He looks very startled and then quickly like reaches out to like awkwardly lean against a coat rack, which
God.
doesn't hold his weight, and then he
Hey.
falls over.
Oh, hey, it's
Hey,
nonchalant.
hey, and then he gets up, straightens, and like,
Hello, Pepper. Come on in.
Oh, thank you. Okay. She floats in and then just kind of gently closes the door behind her. It's been
Too long.
wait. Yeah.
Hey,
It's
it's
been a
brown.
very yeah, or else brown. Yeah, it's been very, very long time.
Yes.
Nice seeing all of you. I look at every single
3
form.
months, 8 days,
Wonderful
14
seeing
hours.
you. It's
Yes.
wonderful seeing you, Pepper. You look wonderful.
She goes up and hugs Brynn. I'm like,
Yay! She can hug
Mabel
Carrie too.
wants to
That's
hug
fine.
Carrie too.
Like, oh, hello.
Uh,
It's wonderful to see you.
again, once you hug Pepper, you do get a whiff of that like spiced orange and cinnamon and a hint of lingering brownie at the end.
Mm.
Not
I don't
shit,
mean to sound
but
like a treat. I don't
like
mean to sound like a
pastries,
treat, but
brownie.
you smell great.
Oh, thank you. It's just
Suddenly hungry.
natural. Suddenly wants carbs.
Well, come on in. Say hello to everybody.
Yeah. Where's Glastoc? Oh, hi, Aviro. It's nice seeing you in person.
Hello,
Oh,
hi.
hi, Aviro.
Oh,
Hi. It's great to have us, you.
I'm
in
standing behind
room.
Pepper and I'm going,
Yeah, it's been great collaborating on the few spells from our correspondence. So that's been very fruitful. Yeah, it's nice. Glastoc, nice seeing you.
Yeah, Glastoc will come out of the kitchen. Pepper! And go up and give her a big hug. And, yeah.
Pepper also like floats over enthusiastically and does like a turtle, tiny little arms just goes around. Glastoc is best.
Glastoc will kind of like lean his head a little bit so that he can look at Aviro, and he's like, give her a hug.
And Aviro comes up and hugs the two of them. As
oh God, okay.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Two at once is very efficient.
Yes, it is.
Well, efficiency, that's my name. Aviro Efficiency Rubius River Starborn. Amadeus. I forgot Amadeus.
Oh,
Brynn is eating a sandwich.
I'll make a
It is
note. I
lunchtime.
did not know that.
Pepper, would you like something to eat?
Oh, sure. Oh, by the way, Glastoc, I'm very happy you decided to keep the braid I put there earlier, and I kind of like played with the little dangle of a braid that I kind of put on him.
It makes him feel pretty.
Yeah, he actually just put it back in this morning so that you wouldn't.
Oh, it's like a Padawan braid. It's very becoming.
Yeah. Well, thank you. And he'll go into the kitchen and start preparing a plate for her.
Tea's nice, and anything.
Oh, Pepper, I have a very special pastry if you're interested. Glastoc got it for me a little while ago, but it's an Absalom delicacy. I'm not a big fan, but I've been saving it for a special occasion, and I thought perhaps this might be it if you're interested.
Ooh,
and he pulls out from his satchel this nice, it's almost like a pan au chocolat.
Okay.
Puts it on the plate.
Aviro can't eat it. He's got a gluten thing.
Oh.
No.
I mean, how long has it been in that satchel and kept for long periods of time?
A month. But as you know, pouches of holding on.
Glastoc's in the kitchen and he goes, 2.
I'm sure we can find a way to revitalize a piece of it.
Pouches of holding are interdimensional spaces that don't actually exist within the space-time continuum, and so therefore nothing has happened to it. It's not like it's aging or getting worse, or there's no mold. It's not going stale. It's perfectly edible.
Very practical. For sure.
I don't know why more places don't utilize interdimensional spaces for food storage. Seems the most utilitarian use for it.
That's a million gold idea, Vera. You should publish that.
Yeah, it's very intriguing. But
All
yes,
right.
thank you so much for offering. We'll definitely have it and split it amongst Brynn and Glastoc as well.
Yes. I love this. I love this. I love it when Peppa's here. So Peppa, I mean, aside from our sterling personalities, what brings you to town?
So Aviro has mentioned in our previous correspondence that there is a way we're able to kind of go back into my home, the Feywild. And
We,
like all of us, can go there. Apparently, something that I did bring from home is this lovely acorn that I've kept along with me. As it was just one of those things. I was just kind of dancing around the forest looking for fun little herbs and anything, and this is one of the last things I did pick up from home. But Aviro did mention there is a way and some sort of spell that can get us there. And you know me, ever since I have been here in the material plane, I've been trying so hard to get back and without avail. So this is potentially a way for me to go home.
Stupid question.
Yes.
Did we know this?
I want to know, kind of the same question. Did we know that we want to go to the
No.
first world?
Did we know
Aviro
that
will,
Pepper
like-
could not get back home?
Yes.
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 Okay.
We did know.
Yeah,
We did
okay.
know that. I know
All
that
right.
much. Yeah.
Okay.
And Aviro would have told you all about it because he couldn't contain himself.
And we
Right.
know there's a shard there.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't
Okay.
remember this ever being discussed in game. So
We drink and we play late, so not good for memory. So,
yeah. So I'm
I know at least
I'm
for
just-
living
me.
life, living life.
I'm just
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
know.
clarifying for
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So I kind of would shrug and I'd be like, Peppa, not to be. I don't know if this counts as racist, but
No.
Then don't say it.
First, I'm not going to be racist. I just the first world kind of freaks me out. I've heard stories and not a ton of them have terribly happy endings. They always end up with, somebody turning green or somebody inside out or somebody having to sacrifice their firstborn child. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies.
That's okay.
Educate
worry.
me. Please tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, there are very insane and mystical magics that do happen in the first world, but as we get closer, there are a set of rules that I would need you all to abide towards, and something that we haven't talked about before. So in terms of the Feywild etiquette, and because I am going home, oh my goodness, home.
Brynn hops up on like the countertop and is like, she's leaning forward. She's wrapped in interested in this. I want to fucking follow the rules because Brynn is afraid to do otherwise. Honestly, she's a little freaked out.
Wow.
Which is a first for Brynn.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. This is a whole
Well,
new world, man.
I will say it has been very, very, very long since I have been back. And like through, as you have mentioned, drunken discovery, I am of a noble line of birth and have to maintain a certain aura amongst the families and the great houses, my house and the kingdom itself. I will say that these are the rules that I would really, 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 really appreciate if you can abide by, as it is very much ingrained within a part of the Fey, and especially the First World and Feywild culture. But everyone there, they want to make sure that we have the utmost protection of the life tree. That is the purpose of the Fey courts. That is the purpose of the Fey houses. And each house has a sect on how they rule and make sure and maintain the longevity of the life tree. So there's that. And there is a culture of being hospitable, where everyone is welcome, but you can't break the rules at all. And, sometimes...
What happens if you accidentally break a rule?
I mean, a lot of potentially bad things, but as long as everybody follows the rules, it's okay. But I just want to let you know there are certain levels to rule breaking, but the biggest thing is because, we're all, especially in my particular home and in my particular court, there is a high rule of don't kind of shit talk in front of everybody. Everything is a little bit of a veiled gossip. So even spilling the tea could be considered
Fuck
an
yeah, dude.
insult. But you know, there's that, and no one gets a free pass if you do break a rule. But everybody growing up has been kind of expected to follow these rules. So please, like, as wild and chaotic as it seems and could be, just if you need anything, please just consult me. I'm of them. So there we go. But also, I just want to let you know there is one of the biggest rules that we have in the court, and part of our upbringing within the Fae is reciprocating to the utmost. And essentially, if you take something, you have to give something back in return, but of a similar sentiment and value. So
we
you
need to
can
bring
imagine
gifts.
you can imagine there's a amount of gift giving amongst the court is quite wild, and that level of, you know, appreciation is shared in that manner, not just of a material, but also of complimentary and emotional. So there's those rules, and I guess when we get closer, I can tell you a little bit more. I'm right now, as I'm recalling a lot of this information, it's dawning on me too. That it has been quite a while, and I'm
So tell me if
adjusting
I'm
myself.
understanding. Tell me if I'm understanding this. The rules, these big frightening rules, essentially boil down to be nice and say your pleases and thank yous.
Yes.
Terrific.
And
That
protect
I
the
can
life
handle
tree.
for a limited time, of course. No fighting,
Yeah.
I assume, ever.
No, please, no. No fighting whatsoever. It's just, I don't, because I have been missing for quite some time, I
She didn't
am
say
not
that. Yeah.
sure. I'm not sure what's going to happen when I arrive, considering my lineage. So just letting you all know that just don't do anything seedy or anything like that, because even though you could be considered my guests, you, and because of my ties and my lineage, are also representing House AppleBlossom as well. So anything that could reflect,
Representing in what?
well, anything that reflects poorly from my guests also reflects poorly on me.
Oh, socially. Amongst the social stratum, we are therefore, because we are your guests, we would
Yes.
therefore be reflect. Ah, yes, of course. That makes
Yes.
perfect sense.
You know, it's kind of like here when you bring friends to a family gathering, and the cultures are different, and you know, things can be a little odd from either side, but regardless, just want to make sure you're respectful amongst as being a guest, but like amplified.
When I was with the Pathfinders, we had a similar system. What one does affects all. I'll try to get back into that mode.
No fighting, no stealing, Brynn.
Why did you have to target me? Glastoc steals sometimes.
Glastoc, that goes for you too, and the fighting.
Glastoc never steals. Glastoc, I'm sorry for throwing you under the carriage.
He stole he stole the heart of that lady.
Oh, yeah.
Oh well,
Yes,
very
he did.
charming.
Yes, he did. All right.
Um,
Okay. Well,
yeah, that's.
how long have you been away? How long have you been away from your home, Pepper?
Oh my god, so long. Almost. The time is quite odd in the first world. Like, it could feel like a few seconds, a few months, but could be decades. So it could be, I don't know. It could be 100 years. It could not be.
Within the time of this current space-time continuum on this side of the first world, how long have you been in this realm?
I think Jay, like, how
You've been-
long?
Like,
It's a very long time.
it's been like 30 to 50 years, I think you've been.
Whoa.
Like here. Yeah.
In the prime world, yeah. You've been there
Yes.
for like 30 to 50 years.
Yeah, but like in the
That
Fae, I know
It
how
could be-
long.
it could
I
be-
know how long. Yeah.
Sure. Well, and you haven't had any contact with them at all.
No, I've I've been trying. Like my whole life. I here in the material plane, I have been trying. And no, not one blip. But today is hopefully going to be the end of that. So
Yes.
I don't know what's going to come of me and what reactions it's going to be there. But it's, I'm assuming, going to be a lot.
It will be a grand homecoming, I'm sure.
Oh,
But let
I
me go
hope
get my
so.
things. I'm ready to go. I want to experience this next level nicety.
Okay.
And
And Pepper just takes a bite of the pan of chocolat.
Brynn slides down the banister with her bag over her shoulder as one
Aw.
last fucking modicum of fucking fun before we go to Staunchville.
so with that, your boat or the ship that you've commissioned leaves in the morning. So you have a night in the manor that everyone's going to stay. There is a guest room for Pepper to stay in if she would like.
Is it next to Aviro's room?
Jesus. Are they gonna do that thing where they like think about knocking but don't?
They should have a shared wall and they're
Yes.
It's like a split
No,
screen.
there's no
Yeah, yeah.
shared wall
Yes,
because that's where the library is.
It's like one leads in
We
the
are-
back, one leads
We
in the
are all on the same wavelength. Bud.
Hilarious.
In the manor, the guest room is actually there is the study and basically the library in between the two rooms.
Yes,
So,
but Aviro only has to sleep for 2 hours, so
Very
Aviro would
true.
probably spend most of his time in the library.
very true. So I guess what I would be wondering is you would have dinner, you're talking, you're getting more back, you're in sync with each other, you're sharing stories, you share stories of your shards, anything.
You tell her
that's
all
happened,
about our Spindlehorn arc.
your Spindlehorn arc and the Ravenmore
Brynn
siege.
gets quiet.
Ravenmore
during this time.
siege.
And the
Sounds
Ravenmore
fascinating.
siege.
Oh,
Oh, and the
Pepper, we have a hot tub in the basement. Would you like a relaxing soak?
I think I need to be alone for a bit. The feelings of going home are starting to be a bit overwhelming for me.
Understandable. Brynn recommends whiskey.
I will take Brynn up on that.
And
solution.
Brynn leans over with her little flask and just goes bloop, 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 in like the bottom of what was your water glass that's now empty. And I think Brynn just kind of like elbows you and says, "If you need to talk, you know where my room is upstairs."
Yes, of course I do. I live here with you.
I'm not talking to you, Aviro.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Besides, you're gonna be sleeping like the dead, like you always are.
Just for a small amount of time.
Anyway, Peppa,
Thank
if you
you.
need to get something off your chest, just I'm there.
thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Good night. And then
Good night. Do you have everything? Pillows, blankets, extra sheets, towels?
just everybody's company here tonight under this roof is more than enough. Thank you.
Sleep well.
You as well. And then Pepper just floats into the guest room wherever it is located.
So, is there any quick conversations in the nighttime that you want to have? And
Brynn, after everyone's gone to bed, Brynn hears a knock on her door.
You know what? Assuming it's Aviro, Brynn doesn't answer.
Brynn! Brynn!
And then right before you're ready to knock a fourth time, Brynn opens the door and is like, "See, how do you like it?
How do I like what?
Having a knock and knock and knock and knock and knock, and then having no response."
It's fine?
What do you want, Aviro?
Brynn, I don't know if I can handle this.
What do you mean?
My guts are twisted in knots and my heart won't stop beating. I mean,
Well,
fast.
I don't think you
beating
want it
fast.
to stop
No,
beating.
yes,
Okay,
I recognized. I said that. I don't know. This is... Whiskey's not helping, Brynn. Whiskey's very not helping. And you can smell it.
Yeah, and I saw. Yeah, sometimes sometimes
smell it.
it can make it worse. You have to find your sweet spot. But
I think I did not find that sweet spot.
oh, come in. And Brynn leans out because like I imagine Pepper's guest room is nearby, and we don't want to be having this conversation.
I think
in the
you're
hallway.
on the upper floor in the guest room.
Where is the?
Oh,
is it?
It's all on the same floor.
It's all on the same floor. Okay.
That's what I
yeah,
figured.
it's right
like,
next
down the
to
hall. So I
Brynn's
said,
room. So
come in.
Yeah,
come in,
it's
come in.
yeah.
Come in.
Door shut.
Come in, Aviro.
He enters.
And I just like, Brynn just kind of like sits down, and kind of like pulls like a blanket over her shoulders, and it's just like, well, Aviro, you've already told her how you feel.
But
she's told you how she feels. If you still feel that way, there's nothing you can do about it. Are you really going to like abandon her in her hour of need?
of course not. I want nothing more than her happiness and survival, and to do everything I can to facilitate her getting what she wants, which is to go home.
So then you can do this. You just have to remember that you're doing this because you care about her. And because you want to do everything you can to help her get home.
Right. All right.
I understand how you feel. It's terribly difficult having something so close that you can't have.
I think it's the uncertainty of not knowing where we stand. It's just also weird.
I know.
All right.
But,
All right. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disturb you. I'll leave now. And he gets up and he leaves.
You're fine. Okay. Sweet gods. And she like just like reaches over where she just keeps like a couple. It's not a wet bar. It's like a table in her room, but she does keep just various bottles of liquor there.
It's a bunch of
And
the
she
little,
just like
the little
pour-
sample ones.
Yeah, 100% like little airplane bottles.
one
big
shots.
bottles, exactly.
Oh,
So she just like takes
I love it.
like a sip off of something and then kind of like shuffles back to bed.
okay. The next morning,
The couple of knocked over empty ones.
yeah, the next morning, the sun comes up. Everyone sits down, comes down for breakfast. You get a quick breakfast.
Aviro is
Early.
already in the kitchen when whoever comes down first. Aviro's already there making breakfast for everybody. He's just making a big.
And you have a quick breakfast. You get off down to, you make your way down. You lock up the door, the keys. You set the alarms. You let Jeeves know that you're leaving. You've already done all that prep. So Sebastian and Jeeves knows that they're going to be watching the house, as Jeeves does while you're gone on your adventures. And you make your way down to the port in Sandpoint, excuse me. There is your ship. You've rented a ship through Sebastian, and he's taking you west. So there is a series of islands on the corner of Verisian, which is basically there's a few temples in these large, and it's going to take you, I would say, maybe 5 days to travel through the.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. And so, yeah, it's going to be on the ship, and you're basically.
I want to help out on the ship.
You do help out on the ship. Each of you have your own cabin. So.
Awesome. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, shit.
So,
this
yeah,
is like
it's
That's a
been-
nice ass
cruise.
boat.
This is you've got.
I was thinking we were gonna get like a hammock at best.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
get our
same.
own room.
This is your
Wow.
own.
I'll
You've
take
charted
Papa.
your own ship. Sebastian got you to charter your own ship, and the
Nice.
captain is on the way. They've got some cargo that they're going to eventually deliver up north. So this is kind of an on the way thing. How we're going to kind of cut to landing. So in those 4 or 5 days, is there anything that you want to have? And if we don't want to do it necessarily right now, we might add it in a little bit later. But is there anything pertinent? Because I'm going to say in those 5 days, you might have 1 or 2 combats. Like there might be a situation where
Okay.
there basically some sort of sanguine or Sahagin
Pirates or something like that.
just one night that you have to fight off and everything was good. And
Brynn's
so there was a
family
little bit-
shows up and we have to beat
Yeah.
them off. And
Yeah. Joke's on you. Brynn's family's dead.
I think there's
anyway.
no.
Just kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know.
But
I don't
for
know.
the most part, it's a smooth sailing. So there's like one encounter on the sea, but other than that, it is really, really quiet. And with that is conversations. Anything jumping up.
Are Pepper and Aviro's cabins next to each other?
Yes, yes, they
You're
are.
gonna ask that. You're gonna ask that every
Yes,
time we
they
get
are.
to go to sleep.
And Glastocs and Glastocs and Brynns are across the hall.
Yes, yes, they are.
I imagine a couple times throughout the night you see like a bottle of liquor like roll across the hallway between the rooms.
I love it. That's hilarious.
And you're not on guard duty, and this is like you are passengers. There's
Oh,
already
dang.
set. There's like they have their own like security
Passengers
and
on a cruise ship.
yeah, you are just passengers this time.
It's not like prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Cool. So on one of those days, as we kind of approach the landing area, and I can kind of see it from kind of the top of the ship section, there's a few moments in some of those days where you see Pepper like fidgeting with just fidgeting in general, moving around, just fidgeting, or having moments of silence, just staring off. And then just there's one particular day. Pepper asks Aviro to chat with her like somewhere on the deck, like as they can kind of see the land coming up a little bit closer. Pepper continues to fidget with that simple necklace that she wore like from many, many years ago. So Aviro,
Hi.
I appreciate your correspondence, but there was a particular letter that I did receive, and I just wanted to thank you for writing it.
You're welcome.
I appreciate your sentiments, and I know the doppelganger moment was very difficult for not just myself immensely, and I am still suffering from those aftershocks, but also to you as well, and thank you for conveying that. I have the bracelet, and I will hopefully be able to give it at an appropriate time. But over the time you did get to know Doppelganger Pepper, and you have mentioned in your letter that you thought it was the real me. I think now that we are approaching home, my home, it will be a moment for you to actually understand who I am and get a grasp of what the real me actually is. And this is just not me saying that I've made up any sort of anything while being in the material plane, but it is and the situation is very difficult and different. And I just, as you mentioned in your letter, our friendship is the utmost importance, and where that leads, depending on how things go and what I'm faced with back home, is something that we'll all have to discover together.
Of course.
It's not a great answer, but it is a sincere one.
That's all I ever wanted was a sincere answer. Not answer is not even the right word. Knowing your thoughts helps. Not all knowledge is worth knowing, and with knowledge, one can then formulate the proper responses and move forward adequately. And I recognize this is difficult for you, very difficult. I recognize that this material plane is vastly different than where you are from, and therefore you can't be exactly who you were at home. And I'm actually very excited to see who that person is. Because even though I'm greatly fond of this Pepper, I can't imagine you turning into some sort of monster just because you're back home. I think who you are at your core is who you are.
And that's great. It's just when we do go back home, it's not that I'm not able to be myself. It's just there's a world where you're all going to see a different version of me, a version of me that is my real self and how it is to be around my family and my court and great houses. So just letting you know and being honest and transparent that I don't know what I'm going to be facing on my end emotionally. But I also know there's going to be a level of feeling overwhelmed because everything happening lately. And me, this is the first time going home in a very long time, and I don't know what to expect. So the only thing I can do is brace for impact and keep my mind open.
Well, you're the most resilient individual I've ever encountered. Forewarned is forearmed, as they say, and I am personally very honored that I get to be there when you go home.
Thank you.
And I'm very much looking forward to seeing what your world is like.
I'm very excited.
Also from
to
an
show
academic,
it. Yes,
from an academic perspective, as well. It's going to be fascinating. All the research.
Oh, absolutely. But I am very excited to at least share the people I do care about here, you know, the natural ones, to just see where I came from.
I think it will be a very exciting adventure, regardless of what happens. I thank you for your transparency.
Of course. And you know, do me a solid and just keep an eye on the other two. Make sure they don't.
Oh yes. Right.
Make sure they don't lose it.
I will keep an eye on the chaos that is Brynn and Glastoc. Fear not.
Wonderful chaos, regardless.
Wonderful chaos, regardless. But those two don't thrive well in a rules-based society. Well, Glastoc's not so bad. Brynn doesn't thrive well in a rules-based society.
It's like, he's a dwarf.
Yeah, no. Glastoc
What an
does
outcast
fine.
dwarf.
That
And a
doesn't mean he
grandpa.
doesn't follow rules.
Regardless.
No.
Regardless, thank you for your transparency, and I will do
of
everything
course.
I can to support you. Your acrimonious transition is all we can hope for.
I wouldn't doubt it.
High five.
High five. And then
Oh, actually, Aviro, when he does, oh no, never mind. Nope, nothing. Never mind. Forget it. Nothing. Doop-a-doop-a-doo,
what's up,
boop-a-doo.
Jeff?
Nothing. You see okay.
Nothing happened.
You see Aviro have an idea, like you can just see it on his brain, and then you can see him shake it off. No. This will be grand, and keep the bracelet until you deem me worthy.
Yeah.
Great.
Pepper like quirks an eyebrow because she read the realization and decided to wave it off, and then just kind of like floats away, fidgeting with her necklace again.
Well, we must be landing soon. Okay, I'll be right here at the front, enjoying this salt air.
Okay.
Brynn, you hear like a zzz, like a rope, and Brynn is like sliding down, and it's just like, I see land.
Yes, it's there. The landy bits.
I've been up in the crow's nest. It's really quite something up there, Aviro. You should go check it out before we're off the ship.
Why? Why
Because
should
you
I?
can see so far, and you can get a really good idea for the vastness of where we're headed.
Oh, I'm well aware of how vast the sea is. This is not my first boat trip.
I know, but like you can really, really see it up there. You feel very small. You get a good appreciation for how big the world is.
I mean, I could just cast fly on myself.
Fine. Cast fly. That works just fine. I'm gonna go find Glastoc.
All right. Enjoy.
I would go find Glastoc. Where do I find him?
There is a galley.
That's a good point.
The spa.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
Yeah,
No,
he's
actually,
like-
Get his hair done.
He's got a head wrap on, and he's just like, what?
No,
Cucumbers with a soak, like a foot soak.
Exactly. a
Where
sugar
where
scrub.
were Aviro and Pepper, were they near the bow or the stern of the ship?
Probably the bow.
Damn it. Okay. Because I would say that's where Glastoc would be, is just
Mhm.
kind of looking out. Because every time we're on a boat, something bad happens, and he's just waiting for it to happen again.
Mhm.
So, but no, we'll say Glastoc was at the stern, and he was just kind of looking at where we came from, as opposed to looking to where we were heading. So,
Glastoc,
yes.
I think we probably have one more night aboard.
Okay.
Would you object terribly if I started a fight? I got to get it out of my system before we land, you know.
I won't object to you starting a fight as long as, and he's like,
We
he's
can
trying
even
to think of the
organize
best
it.
way.
We can put bets and everything. I just need
No,
to.
no,
I
no,
just
no,
need
no,
to-
no, no, no. As long as it happens naturally, and in other words, he's inferring the fact that go play cards or dice with the crew and cheat like you normally do, and when the fight breaks out because they catch you, that's just gonna happen.
Terrific. Perfect. Perfect. I can do that. Just so I wanted to let you know my plans. I'm growing as a person, so I'm trying to
I
inform everybody.
I appreciate that, and trust me, you've grown leaps and bounds as a person since I first met you.
Mm,
Uh,
thank you.
and I would never want you to change who you are at your core.
Thank you.
So
I appreciate that.
I
Appreciate that.
I just let me know ahead of time when you're going to start so that I'm ready for it.
Approximately 7:15 p.m.
Okay. Right after dinner. Got it.
Correct. Yes.
So, Brynn, you are going to get into a fist fight with one of the.
Most likely. There's one bitch that I don't like on this ship.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to gamble with her and cheat my ass up.
Roll me 1d20.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
And I'm going to roll
Wait.
1d20 myself.
Here we go. I got a 9.
Oh.
Just a 9.
Oh.
Is this to get caught cheating? Because I kind of want that.
No, this is who wins the fight.
Oh.
I rolled a 3.
Oh, wait. It's not that
Come
we
on.
don't expect Brynn to win
Come
the
on
fight.
if you're feeling strong.
I mean, if I'd rolled a nat 20, I would have said that they would have gotten a lucky punch in and something along those lines, and Brynn would have lost, which would have been an interesting tale. But no, I rolled poorly. So yeah, it was however you set it up, it went. There was a few brawls, and she went down. You got it. Yeah, it was. And after it's done, the captain's like, first mate comes down, and was like, all right, thank you very much. We're done. We're good. And everyone's fine.
Yep. This is very much like when we're done fighting, it's over and there's no more beef.
Yep,
and that's
exactly.
perfect.
Yep.
And so I think Brynn goes to bed and is just like trying to like take it all in and shift modes before tomorrow morning.
So as the night goes, everything's fine. The next morning, you end up getting into a landing on where the island is. And it's a makeshift landing port. There's no city or anything else, but there's a little bit of a landing that you're able to get close to. You take a small boat, someone rows you out, gets you to the island, they row back, and they're going to take off. Now to get out, they might be back, but you have to kind of find your own way from the Fae, which Aviro has done the research that there is most likely a way to get back that you'll kind of figure out. So
I also have a backup plan if we're on an island. How far from land is this island?
A few hundred miles.
A few hundred miles?
I want to say probably 400 miles.
It's literally in the middle of the ocean.
Gotcha.
It's a big island though. There's a big island, so there is.
Never mind.
There is another like port or like a town relatively close by a ruin that you might be able to like I said,
It's
if you
it's
come
like
back to-
Hawaii.
yeah, which you might if you come back to this location, because there might be circumstances that may not, because the portals in the Fae go everywhere. So you might not come back here, you might go somewhere else. And you think maybe even Schmaltz Marsh and Salt Marsh, because that's where Pepper kind of came in. And there might be you've heard of portals around Schmaltz Marsh that had ties to the Fae. So there's those possibilities as well.
So to help Aviro fight through his awkwardness around Pepper and everything while we were on the ship, and even now, because okay, so Glastoc being a dwarf is not real thrilled about this whole idea. Okay.
Mhm.
And so he's basically quizzing Aviro on everything Aviro has learned about this realm. And it's not so much to keep Glastoc from being nervous, it's more about keeping Aviro from being nervous around Pepper. Because
But Aviro is so happy that Glastoc is finally taking interest in learning things that he
Right.
is.
No, and that's the point. Is it keeps his mouth running. So he's not thinking. So
Yeah. Jay, do you need me to make a? I have lore Feywild. Can I make a roll on that
That about the
to answer
portal?
Glastoc's questions, just to see how
No, you know
well
it.
I do?
You know
Oh,
it.
okay.
So
extremely verbose.
yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
And unlike normally when Glastoc rolls his eyes while Aviro is talking to him, he's actually like trying to pay attention as best he can.
So we move
Glastoc,
on.
do you need notes? Do you need me to write any of this down for you?
No.
All right.
My memory, I'll retain everything that you tell me, my friend. Just keep going.
Well, and then what happened in the third age?
And as the morning you get in, you're making your way up to, and basically it takes you about an hour or so to kind of get up to where this kind of platform is, and it's a former temple. It's ruins. There's a lot of decorative. There's a lot of carvings and decorative that are Fae inspired. And you kind of get up. There is a guardian that you will eventually fight, which we're gonna cinematically throw in later on.
It's a montage.
It's a montage.
Montage.
And you win the fight, no problem. It wasn't a difficult fight, but it was one of those like, okay. And then there's basically a water, like almost a pedestal of water, and in the center of that there's a little stone like tower, like little tower, that kind of column that kind of comes up in the shape of an acorn. And in front of that, there's this stone like arch. And in that stone arch, it's got carvings of vines and trees and different things. And as you come up, as you finish the fight, you know that the acorn goes into that
A receptacle.
that receptacle that's shaped like an acorn or something that will activate the portal. And the stone arch is where the portal will, and it's about 10 feet away from where that fountain is. Pepper, as you move up, you set the acorn into the receptacle, and then suddenly this bluish light glows, an orange light kind of glows from the acorn as you see like almost like energy vines or light of magic in like vines go down in through the tower into this larger water. The water starts to glisten, and then the water drains down a receptacle, goes over to the two sides of the arch, and starts to fill up, and the energy and starts to fill up around and
Cool.
light, and then greenish colors from the vines and from the stones. And when it gets up to that top, there's a spark, and then the stone, just water drops down where that stone is, and then you just see this mystical portal of water and just energy and stuff like that. and this the portal to the Feywild first world.
Oh my god.
Pepper.
Pepper just stare at this gate, and then you could see from her shoulders like the rise and fall of her deep breaths, and then picking up speed, and then turning around and staring at the natural ones.
Pepper.
Oh god. Huh?
Pepper,
Yes.
you've got this.
Yeah.
And Aviro actually looks calm.
I look over at Glastoc, seeing Aviro so calm, and I'm like,
Yeah, Glastoc's like,
we're right behind you,
I,
Pepper.
I picture Pepper and Aviro in front, and Brynn and Glastoc kind of like a step and a half behind them, and like just like Carrie was saying, the two of them are just kind of looking at each other, going,
Okay.
We're right behind you.
Oh god, you better be.
Do you want us all to go through at the same time?
I was going to say, this isn't going to shut after the first person goes through.
Yeah, we should go. Okay, what?
Should
And I
we
just-
link
Do we all
arms or
grab hands?
something?
Let's all grab hands.
Grab hands! Grab hands!
Grab hands.
Yeah.
We've gone through portals before where there was a time dilation, so let's not have that happen again.
Okay,
Yes, no,
that's
that's
smart.
why I brought that up.
And you
as
go,
you-
and Aviro goes, and I go, and Glastoc
And
goes.
as you start to go holding hands, it feels at the initial feel of like water running over you, but you don't get wet. And as you suddenly, your eyes just like this, it's instantaneous. But as you look, you feel like you just walked through a waterfall. And as you come out to the other side, you're not wet. You literally walk out of a wooden, like vines and trees, wooden arch. And it's mystical energies and a little bit like cascading down. As you come out to you literally are at the entrance of a festival, of a carnival Fey festival. And about 20 to 30 feet, you're like at the entrance, and about 20 to 30 feet is where the stalls are. And there's trees, and this is in a grove, this large grove, and there's large trees. I mean, next to you as you come out, there's these purplish and light blue mushrooms on the ground over in the corner that seem to be glowing at different things. There's this, but it's daylight. But there's people walking of different Fae. There's a whole bunch of like different species of just gnomes, and looks like elves with wings, but there's just a whole bunch of other things that are happening. Oh, 1 second.
Oh,
We lost Carrie.
no nerves.
No.
So
All being free
as
for
you
me.
go through the portal, like I said, as I said, this cascading water comes down, and it's like walking through a waterfall, but you're not wet. As you come in, you find yourself at an entrance, and before you see this entrance, there literally is a grove, and there's lines of this festival and this carnival. There's shops, but you're still like 20, 30 feet away, and there's trees around this large grove. There are plants all over, and there's this warm feeling and smell of music and joy and just this wonderful sense of happiness as people are enjoying the festival and eating, and different stalls at all around, and there's people around, and strange, but these strange sights, like this luminescent mushroom, small mushroom grove, like over about 15 feet on the side, where it's just different illuminating colors of bright, and like a small little beetle flies near it. As it gets close, it changes color from this thing as it seems to uh, adapt or change with whatever's close by that influences it. There's different things. As you're stepping forward, taking all of this in, you're seeing different species. There's fae, there's gnomes, there's elves, there's with large wings, there's a whole bunch of a satyr, there's a whole bunch of different, just wonderful sights and people. But that's when, as you're standing there soaking it in for like 30 plus seconds, as you're looking around, as you suddenly are just taking it all in, you notice something strange. Suddenly, as you all look over, Pepper, there's a strange glistening glow, light that starts to almost surround Pepper. And with that, Pepper, would you like to describe what happens?
Yeah. Oh.
Carrie.
I'm excited.
So Pepper, as you have known her, has been very much sprightly, very much fairy-like, very much of like smaller stature. This strange light surrounds Pepper's smaller form, and then suddenly expands and expands and expands into a height of like 5'5", so a lot bigger than what she usually is. And then you see the whole physique essentially change as well. And as the glow of the light starts to kind of dim, you get to see that a lot of her like cherub bubbly kind of like baby fat like features start to become sharper, start to look more mature, start to look a lot older. And she very much just looks more grown up. So very much elf-like. You see her ears like beginning to elongate a little bit further. You see her hair just kind of out of the little bun that she has, like pops off and just kind of drapes below her, just a little bit below her shoulders. You see her hair is also glistening a little bit more as well. And she continues to look at you all, and she just kind of takes a deep breath, and she kind of touches her face herself, and then you see like a small smile creep on her face, and her purplish eyes just kind of look at you and go, I'm back. The Pepper in front of you is not the sprite that you've met. It is this large, elegant looking, mature looking, older looking, but very insanely hot.
Of course. That goes without saying.
Yeah.
Obviously.
With like, you know, sharp cheekbones, like elven
Very
appearance with her butterfly wings.
Aviro's eyes are saucers.
elven.
They are huge.
Brynn just goes, I wish puberty had been that easy for me. Or at least that quick.
Aviro, that's when and everyone looks, all the tall looking elves with wings are fairies, sprites. In this first world, in this particular, there are no small creatures or species. All the small are actually, they're normal human size. Everyone is, like I said, the same medium-sized humanoid.
Aviro suddenly looks behind him to see if he has sprouted wings.
No, you have not.
He looks a little disappointed.
And as you are looking at all of this festival and the joys and the smells, that is where we're going to end our first episode. Thank you so much for joining us. I cannot wait to share our next episode with you. And with that, we are going to end with saying thank you for joining us. Be kind, don't be a jerk, and we'll see you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you all. Bye.